We've all been there. You're in the middle of the supermarket and your toddler is kicking their feet, they're screaming at the top of their lungs, and at that very moment, you feel like the world's worst mother. What you need is some strategies to diffuse that temper tantrum and help you get on your way. I'm joined by Penny Gibson. Penny is our relationships and behaviour expert. Penny's going to share with us some strategies for diffusing those temper tantrums. Hi Penny, how can you help us?
Hi Annie, thanks so much. Look, it's certainly impossible to avoid all temper tantrums, but there is a way to stop them escalating. The first strategy is to avoid escalating with your child, which is much easier said than done. But when your child is overwhelmed, they need you to be calm and in control. So when your child's distressed, they're at a level like this, and then if you match that, it kind of goes back and forth until everyone explodes and you end up yelling, they're still screaming, and no one is none the wiser. So it's important that you are calm. So it might involve you collecting yourself, taking some breaths. If it means taking some physical space, that's okay too. But it's important that that's where you're in your state of mind for thinking rather than feeling, and you can make some decisions based on that. The second strategy and tip today is to try and ignore the behaviour, which will not sit comfortably with all mums, but bear with me. So it's important that you understand that their behaviour serves a purpose. So they understand that the tantrum in the past potentially has yielded the outcome that they wanted. So if you reinforce the tantrum, you establish the pattern so that you end up having tantrums all the time, because they know that if they scream and yell and get your attention, then you will give them what they want. So giving them some time just to calm down themselves and draw upon their own internal resources is really important. And so it might just mean taking a few steps away and ignoring them until they can take it upon themselves to calm down themselves. Which leads me to tip 3, which is about seeing the tantrum as an opportunity for learning. So it's great if you can step aside from the behaviour they're showing you, because the aggression and the temper is probably a sign of another feeling that they have that they probably can't articulate. So they might be really tired or really sick or just feeling really cranky, and they can't say that. So they're showing you something that they know how to communicate with you, and it's important that you can show understanding and insight and awareness around that. So it might be your language around, I understand you're really tired because you've had a big day, but we're almost finished. Or I'm really glad that you were able to pull yourself together, and because you've done such a good job, let's go to the park after the shop, so that they learn about how their behaviour can lead to more positive outcomes for everyone. So it's avoid escalating with them, ignore the tantrum behaviour, and then see the opportunity to learn from them. And there is a way to implement a simple signalling system so you don't talk too much or use your emotion. But if you'd like some strategies around that, or some language specifically to help emotion coach your child through some of those really intense moments, then just get in touch. Thanks so much, Annie.
Thanks, Penny. Penny is the co-founder of Capacity Consulting and Coaching. She's also a child and family therapeutic specialist. You can get in touch with Penny at Capacity Consulting and Coaching. Thanks, Penny.